We're now on to tier 2 of Krydle. Split up. Split up. Oh, that's not. Oopsie. This is the one with, yeah, this is the one that I was talking about. Like, you can't have people adjacent to other people. People adjacent to people isn't a thing here. That's not where we're going to go because we want him on there. Even though there's no adjacencies, still speed is speed. Speed is speed. I don't know if our DPS is going to be. What's his? 77. We'll do task 78. There, and then Sentry would go. There we go. And there's my speed formation. Look at how fast it goes. Look at how fast it goes. That's okay. We don't have to go very far on this one. Well, actually, I guess we kind of do, don't we? 250. I don't have gold find coming in to help me with click damage. This will be interesting. We'll have to switch to a pushing party at some point. We'll have to. Be GG2E on Tuesday and Wednesday. Look, if they want to have me more days of the week, they can reach out and let me know. But that's not what this meeting is about. Very few variants at the start of games, so my current goal for the two parties is to unlock variants so I can do them from Mert. Can have influence to buy modern course from him and look. So here's the thing. I've done a grand total of 5 variants with Mert. I can buy my time gate piece and my Modron chest each week. I did 5 variants. You just got to do the right variants. It's not about grinding lots of variants. It's about doing specific variants. So, like, Overwhelming Force in Tomb of Annihilation, it was on my path for unlocking Azaka and Dragonbait, so I made sure I did that variant as one of the many variants that I needed to do in Tomb. And it got me to here. Right? I did a couple when I started in Sword Coast to get me a Time Gate piece. And then I've done a couple more since then, and that got me here. I did the same for Vajra. Same for Vajra. Vajra's got a grand total of 5 patron variants done. So you don't have to do lots of patron variants to be able to get things and get the currencies, right? I still have a good amount of currency. At some point, I'm going to have to do more than just this background thing with Bruner back there and whoever overnight to get more currency. But this is 5,000 currency a week. And if you're doing that, there's also 5,000 you can earn from free plays. So I can pick up 10,000 currency a week without doing variants. So once I've done my 5 variants to unlock, like to get the influence to unlock those purchases, this background thing I'm doing can get me enough to spend 7,500 a week, right? Like I've got 18,000, 19,000 currency. And I already bought my stuff this week. I'm rolling in currency at the moment. I just don't have lots of influence for perks. I do have some perks. I've got tier 2 of perks mostly. Set to global to help me do pushes like this. But yeah, eventually I'll go back and I'll do more. I'll do some, not a lot more. When I get to Baldur's Gate, I'll do a bunch of variants, but I don't necessarily want to... There aren't good variants early on for influence in Sword Coast. There's only one really good one in Tomb. That they, Waterdeep. We may do something in Waterdeep. I'm gonna have to do a lot of variants there just to unlock Olcoria. Baldur's Gate is where it gets really good, though. Well, familiars on the new account for a real gem farm, but not earning a lot, around 2K an hour. I mean, that 2K an hour is a good amount, but on a newer account, I tried to rush gem farming once. It wasn't great. It was okay. I just lost so much pushing power because of it. You don't have to have that champion in the formation for the variants. Only if the formation restriction says you do. This restriction for Krydle doesn't say that. The older champions don't require, require themselves in their event stuff. The newer ones they've started doing that with, so that you have to learn how to use the champion. All right, Onyx. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, Moses, that's why they changed it. That's one of the many reasons they changed the influence, right? Or the currency rewards, I should say, from patrons, is because it got real ridiculous. It was super problematic. So if they dropped Elminster that way... Peter's answering tickets today. That either means Taylor's off, or Taylor's swamped. It could mean either of those things. Or it could just mean that your specific ticket was more of a Peter thing than a Taylor thing. Yeah, an NPC version of a champion in a formation because of their specific variants, that doesn't restrict you from using the champion at all. Not at all. I don't know if we're going to finish this. 250 is a little far to finish on stream, unfortunately, but I don't know if we might have to save. I might have to not finish this, and then we'll do it tomorrow. I only got like maybe 20 minutes left before I gotta go get ready for my meeting. We are not finishing another 175 areas in 20 minutes. Not unless I spend a speed potion. I'm not gonna do it. So I guess we're just soaking up gems at the moment. Because I kind of feel like I want to finish this one on stream, because we're going to have to put in a pushing formation. Or I could just build a pushing formation on the stream and call it a stream. We do that too. I mean, what? We throw in like Astarion and Karlach or Kira. Let's see. We do Astarion, Karlach, here, Briv. We have Krydle. And like Regis back here buffing melee. Or Penelope. Wow, Penelope likes adjacent. Probably Regis. Yeah, that probably worked. That probably worked just fine. Karlach has more than enough damage on my account to wreck a 250, even with only 5 other people helping. Isn't that what we're doing? Isn't this Mert? It is. We have the Moneylender Mert back here. Oh, everybody! I mean, you should have seen this. You're playing Idle Champions. So like, I don't have to tell you this, but hey, Jack the Pumpkin Sprout. It's a charity familiar. That means if you buy this pack, the proceeds from it are going to charity. A portion of the proceeds are going to charity. These are the ones that I always buy on my main account. So $12 gets you Jack. Gets you 4 basically deep favor runs because you got speed, you got a giant strength, you got champion's damage and gold fine. That's 4 deep favor runs, and a potion of polish. And it goes to charity. Oh, I guess I should. No, we got time. We got a while before I gotta save 20. Dang it! Dang it! I wanted speed potions. Oh, let's see, Grama. How's Grama gonna screw with us this time? Oh, at least we got the blue running with the youngins. Alright. We're still got a green here for ultimate attack damage. So weird. She got 2 epics, but still got a green. Bad luck. If you're on the Epic Game Store, if you're playing on the Epic Game Store, like I'm doing right now, you can use my code up there. It's my name, Garward, when you make a purchase. And a little bit comes to me. You don't pay anything more. Idle Champions doesn't lose any money. It comes out of the Epic side of things. $12 gets you Jack. The familiar, that is. Yeah, exactly. I'll have to try to remember that for Thursday. If I played Orcs Must Die. No, but I think I knew someone that worked on that game. Use a polish potion and get lucky to get a card. What before? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. I'm not sure exactly what you're asking. Want a 50-cent game and use your code, so underscore a little bit. Yeah, that would be a little bit. It's usually like 5%. It's anywhere from 5 to 15, but I think 5 is the norm. I'm not sure exactly what you're asking, and a lot of people are trying to give you answers, but I don't know if that's what you're asking, which is why. Get a card from the chest for the gilded item. Will the potion then be wasted if the chest item is... Do you mean like if you get a shiny item? Like if you pull a shiny, another shiny? Okay, you gotta specify. Because just getting a card would give you duplicate item levels. The only way you would waste a shiny is if you were already fully gilded on that champion. Which would mean all 6 of that champion's items would need to already be shiny or golden. So if you put a potion of polish on like I've done here, I put a potion of polish on Spiral the Griffin. He got a natural one on his ultimate. If I were to put another potion of polish, like I don't know, here, there's still 3 other places a natural shiny could land. Now once it's fully gilded, if you open up gear that's just for Briv, this is the only way it would work, because if it was for a group of people, then the shiny would just go somewhere else. But if you're opening up something and Briv is the only place it could go and it's a shiny, a duplicate shiny, once you're fully gilded, is 125 extra item levels. It still has value. It's a little good chunk of value, but so you're not wasting anything. Because it's a 1 in 1,000 chance to get a natural shiny. And there's no pity timer. So on an event champion, you're getting lucky. You're getting super lucky if you get a natural shiny. But yeah, corn evergreens, you'll get natural. Over time, you'll get lots of dupe shinies on... Potion, shiny potion. Oh, that's different. So if you already have, like if I already have this one shiny, now if I were spending money on this account and a wild offer came up for the golden epic Theodinarax, which is the epic version of this card, and I bought that golden epic version, it would override the shiny and refund a potion of polish to me. That's only when you're applying a golden on top of a shiny. And no, you're not supposed to be able to dupe golden, so there's not a thing that goes on there. If you dupe a golden, then you submit a ticket. How do I raise the level cap on my champions? There isn't a way to raise like see, this one is capped at 501 at the top right. I'm at 5 out of 501. There's no way to raise that, and you wouldn't want to. You'd want to lower it. But if you're just talking about how do you raise your item level, you just keep opening chests for that champion. Or if they're event champions, you could use like blacksmithing contracts like this. Like I'm focusing on my Human right now, and I can raise my item levels on my Human this way. Only got one where I wanted it. So yeah, that's what blacksmithing contracts are for. You just don't want to use those on your core or evergreen champions. They're going to get plenty of item levels just by you opening silver and gold chests. Primarily that's what you spend your gems on. I'm saving up for a speed feat right now. The only reason I'm saving up for the 12.5 speed feat is it will pay for itself. I will earn those gems back because I'll be going faster. So I'll end up getting more gems over time. And I'll go back to buying gold chests, buying and opening gold chests. Yeah, the game is bugged out and given people like a wild offer for a golden that they already have. It's not supposed to happen. And if you then buy it, you got to reach out to support because you don't get anything for a dupe golden. Or you oh wait, Chan, we just skip it. You're talking about the you mean levels of the champions. So once you get the circle with a line through it, that's all of the upgrades that they have. But if you come over here to your level up keyboard shortcuts, you can just click on it and unlock it to just feed 1, 10, 25, 100 item levels on. So if you're trying to get like the fourth feat slot here, you have to over level the champion via this. You need a lot of gold. You need a lot of favor wherever you're at. Yeah, that's what you do. Sorry, there's levels of different things, and so lots of levels in this game. Lots of different levels. Nerds worth saving up 100,000 gems. No. Not in the early game. I wouldn't even say in the mid game for most people. No. There was only 2 specific use case for scenarios for nerds. And it's Artemis, which is a mid to end game DPS. And it's as a DPS with will, and again, that's a mid to end game thing because you need lots of item levels in both cases, like thousands of item levels in both cases. So and not early game, no reason. Even mid game, unless you're going all in on nerds, no reason. First 58k gem feed would be the toolbox for Nordham? Really? If that's what you want, I mean, you can buy whatever you want, but yeah. Yeah, kind of the rule of thumb for me is if you can save up, if it takes you less than a week to save up for something, then yeah, if that's what you want to do, go for it. But the key there is less than a week. And you should kind of have a handle on how much, like how many gems you're earning in a given day to understand how many you would get in a week to make that decision. Dupe Golden gives epic gold. Dupe Goldens aren't supposed to be a thing. So if you get a dupe golden, you need to report it as a bug. Because a golden is supposed to be, like, once you have a golden, you shouldn't get offers for that same golden anymore. You go over the 500 item level. If it's this cap, you cannot go over 501, no. I mean, technically, if when you get it to cap, you kind of go a little over, it'll refund back, but no, that's what a cap means, is it stops. Okay, I want to change this because I'm just going to have to set this up to finish. While I'm in a meeting off stream, so it's car lock and load. Car lock and load. I'm going for the damage. He's just going to beat the heck out of things. Like you do. Like you do. We'll just go damage. And then one Regis. Head. Melee. I want some more Kira. Oh. It should be there, and it should be there. Some more Kira action going on. And honestly, that Shandy works. She can buff from there. This should be fine. This should finish this. We've got buffage here and stuff, and yeah. If this specific formation is not good enough to finish this, then I will finish it, and we will restart it on tomorrow's stream. But we got to get out of here, because I got a meeting to get to. So I'll be back here streaming tomorrow. Same guard channel, different guard time on Tuesdays. When do we start? 11 a.m. Pacifically speaking, so we'll have 5 hours of stream tomorrow. 5 whole hours. No, that's supposed to be muted. Oopsie. All right, we're gonna raid DJ Knight. DJ Knight is the content creator behind Desmond, one of the champions in the game. DJ's great. DJ's playing some Fallout 4 for charity. Go hang out with DJ, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye, everybody.